What is going on YouTube? It is me, your fan 69 here, and today we are going to be watching some tournament replays. So, first off, we are going against Fire at the end. So, all of the replays I think are 3 crowns. Yeah, they are, and I mean, like a lot of people in the tournaments are not the best players, so you can see right there he was wasting about 1 elixir, I guess. And he started attacking on the opposite side and dropping a rage spell. And I just dropped my minion horde and I just took it out, and I couldn't avoid by giving the laugh. Because, I mean, it made me laugh because he thought he would like damage my tower and he didn't even touch it, I think. So, yeah. And I started off now with my pump, so I can get some elixir advantage on him. And right there he is wasting a bunch of elixirs, so either he's losing connection or he just doesn't know what to play or whatever, but I'm getting some advantage by elixirs, so maybe he just doesn't know what to play because it's a golem and he only has barbarians and he's not countering the golem, he's just attacking on the other side. So I just decided to go all in on the opposite side too, because I mean, I would have had my 3 musketeers down, and I was lucky that he didn't have a zap and he just fireballed my 3 musketeers, which means they're not gonna die and they're gonna still do a lot of damage and take the 3 crown. So right now we are facing this other guy right here. Same, I don't know how to say his clan name, but he's in the tournament, and I think we are gonna 3 crown him again. Well, not again, but we're gonna 3 crown him. So he's attacking on both sides at the same time, so I dropped an Inferno, taking out his balloon, and now his giant is hitting my tower. But my giant skeleton is hitting him too, so I think he's just gonna get 1 shot off, so not too bad. And now he counters with his minion horde, thinking that they would take out the giant skeleton before it reached the tower, but nope. The giant skeleton reached the tower and he does, I think, 900 damage when he dies. Well, his bomb does 900 damage, so yeah, we got pretty good. We have a pretty good lead right now. And I dropped my balloon, but he has arrows, so he arrowed my minions. So the balloon only got 1 shot off, and we couldn't take the tower down because of those arrows. But I think I'm gonna drop my pump right now, or maybe a little later. But do I? Oh, I'm gonna arrow it. Oh yeah, and he just countered with minions and fire spirits to try to take out my giant skeleton, and he reached the tower again. So, but this time he took it out, so I guess it's not that bad. And he has balloon, arrow, rage, and giant right now. So I think he's still gonna attack on the left side, and then I'm gonna rocket his balloon down and take out his balloon, and his giant couldn't even get 1 hit on my tower. So and now he's, I don't know, attacking on both sides again. I'm just gonna drop my pump down again. Then he drops his giant down with no backup, and then he rages to try to take the tower down, I guess. Then he arrows, so I was like, yep. I dropped my giant skeleton with my balloon, and then my minions behind, so they can take out that tower. He takes out my left tower, but I got his right tower now, and now I just need the king's tower. And I dropped minions on his Valkyrie, but then he's gonna arrow them. But the giant bomb is gonna take it out, because when the giant skeleton dropped his bomb, it exploded and took it out just in time. So another 3 crown right there. Right now we are going against this other dude right there with a different clan name, and we are in builders workshop. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, builder's workshop. Yeah, it is. So I dropped my minions on the right side, but one of them decided to go left, and he's just gonna get annihilated by that ice wizard. So I just decided to go on the left side, since he was going on the left, and then he drops a witch on the opposite side. So I don't know which side he's going for, but I'm just gonna drop my 3 musketeers behind my giant skeleton and hope that he does not have a fireball, and he doesn't. And he was wasting a little bit of elixir right there, but he drops his Valkyrie right in the middle of my 3 musketeers, which only took out 2 of them, or 1 of them, and they're getting some damage on the tower, so not bad. We are currently in the lead, I guess. So I dropped my pump down, and then he drops a Royal Giant with no backup. I mean, that is a very bad idea. Unless somebody doesn't have a defensive building, you can drop the Royal Giant by itself, because he's basically like the motor. You just drop him down, and you don't have to worry about that much, because he's just gonna go to work on the opponent's tower. But I had an Inferno, so I just placed it down, and that Royal Giant couldn't hit my tower. So I dropped in my giant skeleton right there, and he drops a goblin barrel, and I just ignored it because I wanted to do a big push. And right there, if I were to arrow, I would have enough of my 3 musketeers, so I just let them take a little free damage on my tower, I guess. And right there, I was lucky that I had my minions just on time, so that musketeers could not take, that Valkyrie could not take out my musketeers. So the bomb took out the tower, and I think he thought that his King Tower could take out those 3 musketeers, because they were like half health. And then they, like, since the King Tower does so much little damage, he's just like, wow, because he just ignored it. So right here we are facing this other guy with like AD clan, I guess, just a very short name clan. So we are gonna drop our giant skeleton in the back, and he is a spawner guy. He drops in his barbarian hut, and I'm just like, no, not one of these guys. I have to win. So I dropped in my 3 minions behind, just to try to take out some of the troops and hope for the skeleton to maybe reach the tower, but he can't, since there's a like barbarians and the knight were protecting the tower. So, and then he drops his barbarians on my 3 musketeers, and they got some damage, but not that much. And now I dropped all my minions, or my minion horde, on those barbarians, and they got maybe like 2 hits off, I guess. And right now, if those 2 barbarians didn't make it to the front, they would have, my minions would have maybe taken the tower down. So I dropped a pump, and I was just waiting for him to drop another spawner, because I knew he didn't just have the barbarian hut, since he already dropped the, what's it called, the goblin hut. So I dropped my giant skeleton again and dropped my 3 minions right in front, just to take out those barbarians, because they have a lot of hit points, and just 2 of them, if you just have your tower taking them down, they're gonna do a lot of damage. And right there, I don't know what happened. Maybe he lost connection or something, but like, he didn't leave the match because I didn't see that little message. So I just started dropping my 3 musketeers, and then I was just like, did he like leave or something? And I was just like, wow. I dropped my Inferno, and then I was like, wow. But I knew I already had the 3 crown, because my 3 musketeers already locked on to his King Tower. So I think he just gave up. Right here we are going against another one of our people in the tournament, and he just gave me a little cry face for, I don't know why. Maybe he knew he was gonna lose, or he was so confident that he thought he was gonna win, or something. But we both had started attacking on the opposite sides, so I just try to continue on my side. But then he drops a skeleton army, and then I couldn't drop my 3 musketeers, because I mean, they will take it out, but my giant skeleton will be dead by then, so they wouldn't have a tank in front of them. So I just decided to hold back and build my army a little bit later. Right there, he drops a baby dragon, so I just risked it and dropped my three musketeers. Hope that he does not have a fireball, which he doesn't. So I got lucky. So right there, I'm gonna drop my minions behind them. And those fire spirits did not shoot. And look at those minions. They just go down in seconds. And that tower is history. So I tried to drop my giant skeleton right in front of them, and I protected two of them. But then he drops his skeleton army, so I arrowed, but one of my musketeers survived, but then he's gonna drop goblins behind her and snipe her. And I thought my giant skeleton was gonna make it to the tower, but he dropped his fire spirits and they took him out just in time for him to not reach the tower. So right here I am in the lead for one tower. I'm just gonna drop my pump down and prepare to defend this giant. So I think he was making a big push because he dropped it far back, and I just dropped my minions because I knew he did not have arrows on him. He just had the the zap, which would not take them out. So I dropped it on the giant and they took it out, no problem. Right there, I dropped my giant skeleton, and he drops his minion horde on my inferno. I don't know why, but he did. Now I'm just gonna drop my three minions on the skeleton army too, so they would not take out my tower. Cause a skeleton army, if you let them, like, your tower takes one hit to take one out, but there's like, now I think there's 21 of them. Yeah, 21. So they're gonna take out a tower. Like, they are so strong. If like nothing can, if you don't drop anything to counter them. So right there, my three musketeers locked onto the tower. I rocketed with just 80 hit points. I could have arrowed, but the rocket was on the way. And he says thanks for, I don't know what reason. So that was it for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed these replays of my, my second tournament. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.